This is Two Men and a Mic, and it starts now.
What's up, people? This is episode 9 of 2 Men and a Mic. I am Big Ron. That is
White Peppa.
A.K.A. Peppa McJefferson.
Or Jeffers McPepperson?
Jeffers McPepperson.
I got a lot. And, it's going to be, St. Patty's Day in just a few short weeks.
Yes, so it is coming
Peppa
up.
McJefferson might be at his full
green suit.
His full green suit, the hat. I'm
everything.
already like the size of a leprechaun. So.
Strolling around town.
Yeah, you might see me.
You going to Aaron Express it?
Oh, God, no.
I was actually asked it today if I was going to do it. I was like,
In Philly or in Delco?
No, in Philly. So
I've
I was
never
like,
done the Delco
neither
one.
have I.
I just feel like if we're going to do one,
Yeah.
we should do the Delco one.
So,
Since it's never been done, it's close to home.
Yeah.
And we can get off at any stop and go home.
That is true.
Just be like, no, this is not for me.
I have to give it some thought, though. But, yeah, that would be the second Saturday, not the first.
No, the first one's too much. Is that on St. Patty's Day, the first one?
March 10th.
And then
when is St. Patrick's Day?
17th?
Then it's the second day. It's the second Saturday.
So we're rolling on the second. We want to do
so if you do it, we'll have to do it on the second Saturday.
And we'll let you guys know. And then it could be 2 men, a mic, and a few bursts.
Few bursts.
Sure, bursts.
Few green beers.
Few green. But what we got?
Well, I guess we'll just hop into the sports talk. I mean, how are the Sixers doing?
I'm told that they're
He's
looking
told.
like ass.
I mean, we were winning. We're starting pretty strong, but I think we're losing now.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like, last I checked, it was 102 to 93.
It's now 107 to 98. We are getting fisted.
We're getting okay.
We're hard.
Well, that was a Sixers score. Hopefully they can pull it out. I mean, they've been a pretty hot team right now, and it's a pretty good matchup.
It's looking good, and we should be able. The Bucks lost 4 in a row before this, so you would have thought that would have been a thing.
I mean, you got the Greek Freak in the process. That's a pretty good matchup to watch.
Greek Freak has like 32 already.
Like they're freakishly. I mean, I saw like the stats compared to each other. They're freaks.
Yeah.
I mean, no pun intended for it.
And they said that they asked what him and Process talked about.
Yeah.
And he said, in the offseason, you should trust the process and come play for the Sixers. Could you imagine a lineup with Greek Freak and Joel next to each other?
Yeah.
Try to stop that. You got 2 7-footers who can run as fast as any guard on earth.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a guaranteed chip though, but that's scary.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, we can only hope. See how good Joel's convincing.
LeBron's coming, so it's cool.
Here we go. Going to whole LeBron thing. I mean,
did you not see it this whole past week?
Okay, first of all, I heard about the shoes being blue.
They were blue. And regardless, they were the hardwood classic editions. They were blue and orange.
Yeah.
Like those blue and orange jerseys they wear.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to wear them that day because they had nothing to do with your uniform. Okay? But just so happens these blue ones are on. Okay?
I mean, if you think that's
then we win.
And it's a little match just say I'm coming in the field. Okay,
It is. Then we win, and he was getting all chummy.
Yeah.
He was hugging every one of our coaches. He acted like his team didn't exist. He pooped all over all of them.
I mean, he's the team, so I'm not surprised.
Right, and he's like, ugh, Uggos. And they're like, hey, Sixers, a lot of hugging. So, LeBron, I'll see you next year.
I'm still not sold, though, but we'll see what happens.
I'm not sold, like 100%.
Trusting the billboards.
I trusted the billboards.
Trusting the billboards.
Did you see the one they put back?
No.
It said, hey, Philly, and it was a crown, but the one was bigger than the other, so it was them giving us the finger.
Oh, damn.
But then we replied back afterwards, and it was a crown in the shape of an L, and it said, hashtag take this loss. After we beat them, so
we're getting to a billboard beef.
Yeah,
billboard wars.
Never happened before.
Oh man, it's better than that.
We could be.
All right, so what's else we got for the sports?
The XFL.
The XFL.
Good old Vince McMahon.
That's coming back.
Is back at it again. Yes, he is. All right, he's here to do bigger things for everybody. Do you think it could work a second time around? Now, the first time they said he tried too hard. Like he took away the 15-yard penalties for like. If a quarterback slides, you can still knock him the hell out. They took out fair catches. Basically, kickers were useless. Like anything that protects the players, he wanted them to die.
So pretty much it was like the Blitz video game.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure you can like kick him with your cleats.
Yeah.
But he said he's going to make changes. Now with the past few years, with the NFL kind of like you're seeing them slide.
Right.
Down, and now like you don't have to have it like on a TV. Like they said, they could even use a platform as easy as like a streaming platform.
So
you watch XFL, you can stream that, right? Like it doesn't have to be watched that day. But
I mean, if you think that's going to help, I mean, but at the same time,
I don't know. I think it definitely could help, but I mean, friendly competition never hurt nobody.
All right, so I found some, I guess, the features for the XFL Online. So, number one is 8 teams to start.
Okay.
There's going to be a 40-man roster.
Okay.
10-game season beginning in January. So, that's pretty smart to start that at the end of the NFL season.
Right, so you can watch both.
And then you have a 2-hour game time goal. So, pace of play.
It's going to be quick.
Yeah, so, like, with baseball, they want to kind of be quicker.
A lot of no huddle stuff.
Right, and then you also have any player with a criminal record precluded from playing, so they want to keep it clean.
Wow, last time you thought it was going to be anyone with a criminal record, please play.
I mean, so what was? I mean, I know you know this, but what was the greatest name ever in the XFL?
He hated
There it is.
But they said that kind of kicked off his NFL career.
Yeah,
you didn't know who Rod Smart was until then.
Very short career though, but still, I mean, you still got the NFL to get in the NFL,
right? And you can do that with this too.
I'm not mad at that. So, I mean, do I think it's going to work a second time? I'm
NFL's
I'm
still
a
a
little iffy
juggernaut
on that.
But if it's starting after the NFL,
yeah.
You know how there's that times where you kind of like, man, I wish there was still football. So like, the Super Bowl ends, and the Eagles win the championship again. Then afterwards,
no, we're gonna back that up. I don't. What did you?
Oh, I said the NFL season ends.
Okay, that's good. That's fine.
And the Eagles win the Super Bowl again. This time we're winning one for Carson. That's what we're going with this year. Okay. Win one for Carson. He deserves to get his own. So let's just keep winning.
We'll see. Anyway, back to the damn XFL.
Anyway,
yeah,
I'm sorry. It's still a thing.
Do I think it's gonna work? I don't know. I mean, it could be a good escape from the NFL, but like I said, NFL's king. I mean, I honestly wish that this whole a separate topic, but I wish like Madden would have a competitor, a competition. Like, if they're gonna have the XFL and NFL, why can't Madden have?
Basically,
but then again, they kind of bought the rights to the NFL, so it kind of screws you on that one.
Yeah,
so, but
they can't really be a competitor.
I mean, if it comes back, I guess I'd watch. I've also heard that Tim Tebow might try to give it a go.
Tim Tebow in the XFL. You know that Vince McMahon, this dude loves gimmicks.
Right.
He would get Tebow first, and then name the team like the Holy Rollers or some shit.
Right.
Something to make like that he is Jesus leading the fucking.
So what would you think his name would be on the back of his jersey? Like, what would be your guess for a Tebow nickname?
Like Gator Jesus.
Jesus.
Because he played in Florida.
Right.
But it's going to be whole. He might even just have a Bible verse.
Tebow 316 or something like that. I don't know.
Said I just cleansed your ass. Like,
I just cleansed your. Okay.
Yeah, I think he might. I would see him putting like a hymn on there or something like that because he's Tebow.
Right. He put a hymn on him.
Him on him.
I get it.
Yeah. Him on him.
I think it'd be a smart move for a Tebow. I mean, definitely a headline in the league. I mean,
if you're going to get a name, right?
So
because that's what it was last time. A lot of former NFL players,
right?
And he wants to play football. There's no end. He's playing baseball, and that's all great. He healed a fan one time. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. He's Jesus. We understand this. What if he really is? And we've laughed at him like so many times, and we come to find out that Tim Tebow is Jesus reincarnated, and we just go, "Look at this fool."
Hey, we never know. I mean,
that's why always be nice to Tim Tebow.
Be nice to Tebow.
I'm just gonna say again, not a coincidence. Tim Tebow played for the Eagles. Then, as if God was on our side, we won the Super Bowl. Just saying, guys. Tim Tebow's with us everywhere.
You're just not going to give this up, are you? You're always going to bring it back to the Super Bowl.
Until we lose. So you got about a whole year of this. So enjoy while you can.
I'm going to try to enjoy this.
You can.
So yeah, that was. I think the XFL was set to return in 2020.
Yeah.
So guys, look out for it. Whether it's on broadcast networks or like Peppa said, streaming services, which would probably be the smart way to go.
Yeah.
Just to I get second time around.
You never know. You have to learn from your mistakes, right?
You never know. So, in our end of a sports talk, what else you got for us, Peppa? What's a new trend that's been starting?
I believe it's the James Harden crossing over Wesley Johnson.
Oh, that was a mean crossover.
And it became like now an internet sensation where they have him like playing Twister because his ankles are falling off.
See, I haven't seen it. I've looked those up.
He basically looks like he's dancing on everybody.
Right. Okay.
But you can. It just. And what do you do if you're Wesley Johnson? Like, he laughed down the court because you have to. Like,
he definitely had to.
You know already
about it.
Your name's going to be well known.
Yeah.
At least, but for the wrong reason. But that was literally one of the dirtiest crossovers I've ever seen. Not the crossover necessarily. The embarrassment afterwards. Like Harden decided not even to just hit the shot. He, stepped back a little bit. He shuffled his feet to kind of get himself prepared.
Right.
While staring him down the entire time. And then hit it. Yeah.
Do you think it'd be less effective if he missed it?
Yeah.
But it would still be cool because he did cross him up, shook him.
It would be dope, but it's not good enough if you don't hit the shot. Like it's like AI's crossover over Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make the highlights if he doesn't hit the shot.
Right.
It's like, oh, he crossed over Jordan but couldn't finish. If you don't finish, the crossover don't mean as much.
Right.
Like it's still good.
No, I
but you have to hit the shot.
But like especially at 3 though, it wasn't a jump shot.
Right. It wasn't like a layup. And like, just like.
You don't think that anybody would have, came out and guarded him?
It's almost like the entire team was embarrassed.
It's like all the Globetrotters. They're all going to stand around and watch Curly shoot this damn 3 right now. I mean, yeah, that's probably one of the nastiest crossovers I've seen
ever.
Sports Center top 10 for like a year.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
Poor Wesley Johnson.
It's okay, Wes. You're still getting paid millions. So.
Mr. Meme.
Yeah, that's what he is now.
Oh man.
But yeah, I think that's all we got for sports, right? You got anything thinking?
No.
Anything popping?
Nothing's popping up in the old dome right now.
No.
So we're going to move on to something that's not sports related, but
yeah, sorry, ladies.
Something drinkable.
We had to. Oh, it is drinkable.
It's definitely drinkable.
It's drinkable, ladies. Listen
it's
up.
kind of a pinkish in hue.
A little Hugh.
Hugh.
Not Hugh Douglas.
Hugh Jackson. No. Not the Browns head coach and the former player. No, it's a certain angry drink.
It's angry. I read this thing. Now it's kind of taken over.
Okay.
Now my side job. I sell beer.
He's a beer salesman.
I sell some beer on the weekends. And the trend that is pretty much taking over full force now is rosé. Not like Ricky
Ross?
No.
Oh no, okay.
Almost R.I.P. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a whole
looking a little.
It's a whole other show, ladies and gentlemen.
A little off topic, but did you see that 50, being the dickhead that he is,
the Ivan Drago.
He put the Ivan Drago thing there. He said if he dies, he dies.
He's a dick.
That's someone who does not care.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, great timing, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
But still kind of mean.
Yeah, I mean,
what a fucking
that's
evil bastard.
He just doesn't care.
Yeah, he don't. Well, Power's coming back soon, so.
Ooh, stay tuned for that.
As long as he's still doing Power, I don't. Yeah. You can talk about Rick Ross dying. That's fine. Just keep making that. So, thank you.
Back on the.
But yeah, so the trend that is going full force is rosé drinks. Okay, it started off with I remember maybe a year or so ago, you had one rosé champagne. That was it. There was a champagne that was rosé. Now your Gatorade seems to be rosé. Everything is catching this rosé movement. So you have, and what they're calling it is millennial pink. So
stupid name. That's all I'm to know.
Yeah, but millennials, it's a thing. We don't count ourselves in there. We're not millennials. No. They say we are. But yeah, so went to the Acme.
Okay.
The last weekend, and what do my eyes see?
What do they say?
Angry Orchard is trying to get their hands on this newfound money situation that everybody's coming up with.
Right.
And now they have their own Angry Orchard Rosé cider.
Yeah.
And I'm told it's a limited edition thing. They're not going to just make it tons. It's kind of going to be they're going to do a run of it.
Right.
And when it's done, it's done. So I know we've been selling out like hotcakes.
Like hotcakes.
Hotcakes, which sound delicious.
They really do right now.
Right?
Hotcakes.
My God.
Some syrup.
Anybody want to come over and make us some hotcakes while we're doing the show?
Pancakes going.
Pancakes.
God, we keep getting off this topic. But yes, we're back with the
Angry I have not had it yet.
No.
I'm told it's delicious.
I mean, we're looking at it right now. I got a bottle in front of me, and it looks pretty good.
And do you think anybody else would think it'd be particularly good?
I mean,
do you guys want to try it?
I think you guys should try it.
But
how? How will they try it?
How? It's going to be pretty easy.
I'll tell you how.
It's going to be our second ever giveaway.
Number 2.
Number 2. Next week on the show,
yes,
we will give away a 6-pack of the Angry Orchard
Sixer
Rosé. So, as usual, I will put a post up.
That's what we're going to do. And
same as last time, I need you to put your names. Put your names down.
Right.
And we will pick it.
We're going to pick it.
Live on air. We might even do a Facebook Live to pick it.
Oh, I'm liking that.
So you can see our faces, because we're beautiful people.
That's right.
They deserve to see us when we're picking numbers and names and stuff like that.
We'll make it a sexy picking.
It sure will. Get the oil out.
Oh,
too much.
It's going to be a solo Facebook Live video.
No.
With Pepper McJefferson as he rubs himself down.
I feel like I couldn't oil myself. I have so much. I'm so furry. It would just look like I'm wet.
It would be the oil challenge. That'll be our other
I wouldn't be able to hold
We're gonna
it.
start a whole trend here.
I would try to hold the bottle, and that shit would just slipping out of my hand. I'm like, sorry guys, it's now a holiday 5-pack.
Keep it PG-13, would you?
I'm sorry.
But yes, we're gonna give away a 6-pack of this.
And it's gonna come with this kind of dope, like license plate sticker.
It says, "Yes, you can drink rosé and still be badass."
Yeah, but the A is a star to keep it PG. But yeah, so next week it's gonna be a giveaway. Maybe right before the show, we'll do a Facebook Live. So it'll be next Sunday. We'll be giving away a 6-pack.
Episode 10.
That's gonna be the 10th. We made it that far.
10
yeah,
weeks
man.
of doing this.
Yeah, man. So next week will be our pre St. Patty's Day episode.
Yes, that'll be the pre. We'll see if we do anything for it. Well, yeah, I mean, what are you guys doing? Are you guys going somewhere? Are you guys going to the Aaron Express? I mean, you're going to be in the city, Delco, or you're going to have a party? I don't know. Do they do parties on St. Patrick's
House
Day?
parties for St. Patrick's Day?
Is that a thing?
I've never heard of one.
No, it could be. No.
Huh.
You heard it here first. 2-minute mic.
You're welcome, guys.
And once again, always hit us at Jeff and Ron 1 on Twitter.
Bang. Bang.
So, yes, and always please drink responsibly, and you must be 21 and over. We do not serve alcohol to minors.
Nope.
Don't even try it. You need to be tossed out of the damn hat.
We will toss it out.
We'll find you.
Okay? Trust us.
So, yes, I mean, when this goes up, immediately go on and, put the names
want to get them names in there.
If you want a free 6-pack, I mean,
basically, yeah.
You're thirsty.
Man, female, don't
we'll
matter.
Quench that thirst.
Do you want free alcohol?
Get that Henry Orchard.
Come on, guys.
He said it's limited edition.
Limited. Okay? Limited.
I mean, like, what else do you need?
Like a Peppa McJefferson.
Yes.
Limited edition. There's only one of me. There's only one.
There's only one.
Yeah.
Rub them down with lotion, ladies.
Hey!
Lotion challenge.
All right. Oh, I'm down.
That's for... Yeah, anyway.
That's for episode 69.
Oh, okay.
All right, anyway. Let's get back to business.
As usual.
What else we got on the agenda?
I mean, do you want to talk about this whole Snapchat body issue?
We can run through that, like, super quick.
I mean, so what do you got? I mean, I've heard about it.
People.
But, yeah.
I get it. When you put your old Snapchat filter on,
which I hate. Those are so stupid.
you look gorgeous. Okay. Hey, you're also looking fake because I know you don't look like that.
Exactly.
Okay, we all got blemishes, so settle down. Okay, just because you have a weird crown of flowers on doesn't mean I think you're sexy. I mean, I do, but But like, so I understand the filters kind of they hide the things you don't like about yourself, kind of thing. But now it's becoming a thing. Plastic surgeons are saying that people are coming in with a picture of their face with the filter. And they're telling them that's what they would like to look like. So they're now getting plastic surgery to have a filter face.
They want a filter face.
Not gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish?
Yeah, filter face. So not like, I assume it's not like, I want to look like this fucking fox.
Right.
I don't think it's that. But I think it's basically like the ones that kind of like contour your face, or like maybe like short up the nose. Like something that I kind of just like, wow, I look way better this way.
So wouldn't that be called makeup?
Yes, but permanently.
Permanent makeup.
Permanent makeup. Like
maybe, perm up.
No, but sometimes on the filters they make your eyes like pretty as shit, or like they do something to you like you're like, oh, I'm flawless. So they want to be flawless all the time.
Side note: Peppermint Jefferson
is flawless.
No, he does use these filters.
I sure do.
This weirdo over here.
Sometimes I'm Fox.
But the doctors denied him the surgery because it's like, can't do it.
We can't. We can only help some people.
Yes,
and you're not. You're lost.
He has a face for podcast people.
Yeah, sorry guys. This is why I'm on the radio.
Exactly.
It's so sad.
So I think it's stupid.
Yeah,
the whole
totally dumb.
Why would you want to look like what you look like on Snapchat? I mean, you're gonna let something that's an app take over your life and change it permanently. That's stupid. I mean,
not to mention it's probably minimal. Like, but then once you do that, can you do a Snapchat filter?
What is going to look like? Will the filter even work?
It will look like you.
Yeah, it's like I don't see any difference here.
Yeah.
So that's dumb.
But come on, guys, stop doing that. Just enjoy your filters and enjoy yourselves.
It's only going to add this whole like body shaming. It's just
we're all beautiful.
Good. Yeah, you look beautiful. Like you look like. Don't worry about what anybody else says.
People will love you.
Right?
People will hate you.
It's time for
everybody.
that stuff.
Come on,
it's craziness.
Right.
I'm done with that topic.
Done.
I'm
Get
stupid.
Out. Get out of this.
What else we got?
Well, we haven't really jumped into our hometown lately.
We haven't.
It's been a little while since we started talking about
minute.
Our hometown.
Right.
So hashtag Delco, here we go.
All right, here we go.
I was reading up on this website, or not website, I guess. It's kind of like a blog, right? And it's these gentlemen who had named Baggy D and Me is their blog spot.
Okay.
And so they kind of go through like things about Delco that you might not know. Urban legends, say,
Right.
for some of them. You know, there's like Midgetville and things like that where people who are from Delco or been in Delco long enough, they understand, they've heard about it. You know, not necessarily saw it, but you've seen it or you've heard it somewhere along the line. Now, in Folsom, everybody knows the Nifty 50s.
Of course.
It's the place you go when you're 16.
Fantastic.
And it's delicious food, but don't go there when the kids are out, because good Lord. Bunch of 16-year-olds eating some fries. I just want some grilled hot dogs. Get me the hell out there. Some onion rings. So across from there, if you've noticed, I noticed since the day I moved here that there's a old Lee's Hoagie House.
Yes.
So small gray building.
Driven past it many
I remember
times.
when I first came here, and one of my entrepreneurial ideas was to have a bar in this little building. Small bar, could do tons of things. So we're reading about it now, and according to these folks' blogs, this house this building is haunted. So apparently, whatever it was, I guess I'm just going to say 10 to 15 years ago, easy. The business that was there, someone got shot and killed.
What?
So they replaced it with like a jewelry store.
Yes.
Someone then got shot and killed again. So there's been 2 murders in this small little building, apparently. Again, I didn't do all that research. I'm not going to research Lee's Hoagie House for,
That's weird. That's a weird Google search.
Yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a myth, but it's a urban legend.
Oh.
So what they're saying is, you notice they've never knocked it down, but
No,
you don't really ever see anything in it. You'll
No.
see like things pop up, but you never really see anything happen to it. So has anybody else heard of this curse? Like, what do you think? Have you heard this? You've been here your whole life.
Yeah, I've lived here my whole life. I've never heard anything about that. I mean, like I said, I've driven past it almost
It's
every
very
day.
close
Like,
to your
you
house.
just, I
Yeah.
only walk there. I mean, I've been in that so-called like jewelry pawn shop or whatever, but
Right.
didn't know it had a little dark history behind it.
Is that where you got your Jesus chain?
the Jesus piece, yeah. I have to look into that because, like I said, it's always there. Nothing lasts too long there since it's been a Lee's Hoagie House.
Right.
It's
Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Like, for Delco, I mean, I haven't been here long, but I've always known that building to never exist. Like,
Yeah,
it was not a Lee's
weird.
Hoagie House when I moved here. Like, how long ago was it
No,
Lee's Hoagie House? Do
it
you
had to
remember?
be almost like 20 years ago.
Like, were you in high school or some shit? Like,
It might have been like pre-high school.
and that was like the last time that there was like a
Yeah,
functioning
man.
business.
I don't
there.
think I've ever had food from there, but I knew it was a Lee's Hoagie House.
That's weird. But yeah, Delco peoples, give us some. See if I want to know if you guys have any insight on this. So hit us up on the 2 Men and a Mic Facebook page, on the 2 Men and a Mic Instagram, on the Twitter at Ron and Jeff 1 or Jeff and Ron 1.
Get it right, man. It's Jeff and Ron 1.
I don't know why.
That's why I always say it.
Why is my name first?
Just let me say
Yeah,
it.
God. Well, repeat. Hit us up on the Twitter at.
Jeff and Ron 1.
Thank God.
It's
I knew that
stupid, man.
was.
Jeez. So
And
anyway,
let us know, because I'm intrigued by this. Like, is there ghosts? Is this a haunted place? Is it cursed?
And if you know any other buildings around Delco that may be creepy, haunted, let us know, because this is pretty intriguing. Maybe we'll go out and try to search these things.
I'm down.
Not ghost hunted, but
No,
just
I'm not.
drive past it.
I didn't get my degree in
We're going to
ghost
drive
hunting
past it.
with our windows up.
Yeah, with
Yeah. I don't think ghosts can get
do
to
the whole
windows.
like hold your breath
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, so,
Everything that does not involve us getting, dealt with Ghostbusters and shit.
Yeah,
But
I'm glad you
hit
brought
us
that
up.
up because
We
it's
really-
pretty damn
right.
interesting.
Right. I was reading. I was like, this is something I want to know about. Yeah, and this might become an annual topic.
Like our urban
The
legend section.
Delco Urban Legends section. And I want to hear you guys let us know if you know of any urban legends or if you know more information on the ones we tell you. Sound good?
Yeah,
That sounds good.
I think it sounds like a plan.
Like a plan?
Yeah,
So, now we got that.
out of the
And
way.
I feel like there's something that you teased me about. Not tease as in like, haha, you're small. But like,
that would be a truth.
and
that
it
would
is.
be fact.
I am only 6'2", and I can't apologize for my
Yeah.
small stature. You only teased me on this. I haven't even heard it.
Yeah. All right. So.
What happened, sir?
Okay. So we all know about the storm on Friday night and how it was just craziness, like apocalypse happened. or
I
whatever.
sure thought it was.
I mean, like there are trees down, power lines down.
I was trying to get to work on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I went to 5 gas stations. They were
Right.
all shut down. I finally found one, It was that dude who's like right by the Seacane train station. He's a mechanic.
Right.
He was the only dude who had gas that worked. Like, and everywhere I turned, there was a tree or there was wires. You would have literally thought we got hit with the worst hurricane ever.
And then like the whole snow thing, because like Friday night comes around, me and the girlfriend want to go out.
All right.
We were going to go kind of like towards the city, but I was like, forget that. Like, I couldn't even get out of my own neighborhood because like there was cones here, like road closed and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, well, we went up to Media, and half of Media was pretty much out.
Yeah.
Except for Main Street. So we went in Brick and Brew. And this is kind of where the whole story starts. So backstory to the current story. On my finger, index finger, there's like a semi-cut or whatever that kind of I thought healed.
Right.
I guess it
So
never
you're like,
healed.
cool.
So early in that day, I was at the gym, whatever, and it kind of started bleeding there. I was like, okay, well, I threw a Band-Aid on it.
Did you wipe it up?
I didn't get anything on the equipment.
Like they always tell you to wipe down?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I got home, put a Band-Aid on it.
No more lifting for Pepper.
So fast forward to Friday night, and me and the girlfriend went to a place called Brick and Brew in Media. You've ever been to it? It's delicious food.
It is delicious.
Good beer. So, our waitress gives us the menu, and we're kind of flicking through, and I'm, she's like, oh, this page with the specials, and I'm like trying to find it because I can never find where the specials are. And it's like weird because like I feel like the pages on the menu are kind of sticky, and like it's a loud place, and my girlfriend's like kind of saying something. I'm like, what do you? I can't really make out what she's saying, and then like I keep asking, she's like, babe, you're bleeding. I'm like, huh? I look down, there's blood on my finger all over the menu. I'm like, what is this? What is this on the menu? So I'm like, oh, like shit, like just, and I kind of. I wasn't embarrassed. I'm like, shit, I didn't have a Band-Aid on me.
Well, yeah, I mean, and people were kind of creepy.
Like, no one
sometimes.
noticed it, though, but, like, we were sitting, like, right next to other people, but, like, you can't feel when you bleed out of your finger. Or, if it's, like, something small, but,
the only way you really feel the blood is if, like, you like, get it with salt or something. Something's going to burn it. Otherwise, you're bleeding.
So, if the girlfriend never said anything, I would have just blood every day. It was like a murder scene. So, I kind of, like, hand the menu back to the waitress, like, hey, no, I got my blood on it. And then she gives me another one. So, like, in between that, I went into the bathroom and kind of washed my finger, tried to, like, put something on it, like a napkin or whatever.
Right.
And I think I got blood on another menu she gave me.
Bro.
Like, I don't know what's going on with this cut. It's weird. So, anyway.
Is it like the bendy part of your finger? Or like...
It's, like, right there on the knuckle.
Oh, so that's just going to keep popping over.
Yeah, and it's been there for a minute, but
it's like... doesn't look, like, terrifying at all.
No, it's not anything,
it's
like,
as simple as
weird,
cut.
But... I'm like, I never bled on a menu, so I kind of felt bad. It was kind of funny, so like.
Do you think
I
that
don't
like?
know. It's weird. It's just like it was a really bad day. It was like weather-wise, and we were trying to find somewhere that was open, and then like I was just, out of nowhere, bleed on menu, and then like I said, she hands me another menu. I think I got blood on that too, so I gave that back to her, and then like at the end of her meal, whatever, I kind of took a napkin and I got like a marker and wrote "sorry for the blood finger,"
right,
and then like a frowny face, handed it to her. I put it in like the bill thing they give you, which is like a cigar box. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, they give like a
oh, they do. That's right,
cigar box.
It's crazy looking.
I was like, that's pretty badass. So I wrote on the note, and then like we kind of like waited for her reaction. So we turned around and looked at it, and she started laughing like over by where like I said they told her your bill, and it's pretty funny. She's like, oh, thanks for the really the awesome message. So it was just a really weird day/night because like you don't ever think you would bleed in public,
and like
on a menu,
something where you didn't even have like you didn't get cut there,
but I didn't even know
like,
it.
Ah.
Yeah, because like I'm flipping like the page of the menu, and I'm like, why does it feel like sticky? And I'm like, shit, my blood's all over it.
Right.
So I hope you guys threw those menus away, but
yeah, sorry about that.
Don't worry, clean.
But like, know what the crazy part is?
Yeah.
You notice it's usually the smaller cuts that bleed more than anything on the earth. And
especially like on your fingers, because you're always using them.
You can't like hold. You're not going to leave your finger like this for the rest of time.
You know what I hate on your hand? Like when you wash your hand,
you
kind of like try to like just wash the one, leave like the
and then like you wash like the palm part, but you want to try to avoid that at all costs.
Like your fingers smell after a couple days because you just can't wash it.
Have you ever done it where you forgot you had that cut?
Yes.
And then you're like, let me get this sanitizer real quick. And you hit yourself with that sanitizer, and your arm feels like it's gonna fall off.
Or like the hot water is on too long.
Woo! Catches you quick.
So yeah, that was
no, thank you.
Weird series of events that I've entitled "The Bloody Finger" of Friday night.
The bloody finger sounds like something in the United Kingdom.
So if you guys have any weird stories of being in public or at a restaurant, let us know.
Weird things
that was
happen,
mine, and I didn't expect that to happen though, but I had to share it.
Right. That is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, like so.
Like, it is
shout
the
out
strangest.
to the girlfriend for letting me know because I would have like an asshole just bleeding.
Yeah, she could have sat there and just watched you bleed out.
Yeah,
and then she would be like, "New boyfriend tomorrow," because Big Ron is
Oh,
deceased in
terrible.
Brick and Brew. I'd be mad if you get Brick and Brew shut down because you died in it.
Right.
Thanks, Big Ron.
And then like after that, like you get hungry and it's like,
And,
damn, like there was nothing open
No.
on Baltimore Pike.
Right.
Like the mall
Right.
was open, but like other than that, I tried to go to like KFC, closed. The Wawa in Clifton Heights closed. Everything. So it was just a really weird night. It's like the apocalypse, like I said before. Like
You kind of
what
kind
the
of helped
hell
you
was going
show,
on?
like kind of showed you like how much you rely on everything.
Yeah.
Like you rely on Wawa. We all rely on Wawa like
Right.
it's God. So even afterwards, you wouldn't even think like, well, Wawa will be open. You just assume that Wawa can
You
last
assume 'cause
anything.
it's 24 hours.
Because
So
it's
when
Wawa.
You see a Wawa like pitch black, you're like,
Scared me.
what are you
Scared
gonna do?
me.
How do I get money out? How do I
Right.
how do I get some-
Saturday morning. I always, before I go to work on Saturday morning, I stop at Wawa. If I need gas, I hit the Super Wawa on Baltimore Pike so that I can get my gas and my coffee.
Right.
I pulled up, and then I realized it's pitch black.
Yep.
And it was literally one of the most terrifying events of my life, only because you're like, oh my God, I've never seen a Wawa closed.
Exactly.
Like, closed. Not like a window, a sign says like, remodeling, be back soon. No, like just all shut down. And then like you're driving down Baltimore Pike, half the lights are missing.
Yep.
Like so much stuff was just not there. And then to be worse, they said Wednesday, potentially another nor'easter. This one with more snow. And then if you're not pumped about that, the following Tuesday, there should be a third one. So if we don't die in the next 3 weeks,
Wow.
yeah, like I don't want another nor'easter because they really lied about this first one.
Yeah.
and tells
and,
us
like,
it's gonna like pull trees down that have been
Yeah.
up for 400 years. Like they pulled some big ass trees down. Like the winds were that bad. Like they shut down all of SEPTA. I got on like one of the last trains back to Delco. Otherwise, I've been cooped up in my office building for 3 days waiting for SEPTA to start again. Like that was really one of the creepiest events
Yeah, that
ever.
was a creepy night.
And of course, you have to be weird, and your night was literally you had to just been like ready to go home and just shut it down.
I was like, I'm
everything was
going
just,
home, and
I
I
don't
had
want
no
it to get
power.
any weirder.
So it's like
You couldn't
living
go
like in
home
the
locked in.
1800s, basically. So it's like I just want to go to bed. And
Did you
just-
charge your phone like in your car or something?
Oh,
like
the
that?
phone was fully charged. I was good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just makes you want to go home. You appreciate home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you the next day.
Bye.
Yeah.
Let's restart this thing in the morning.
So if you guys out there have had any weird events, especially this past Friday night going into Saturday,
Yeah.
always,
Yeah,
like I said, share with us. And
What's your weird Death Storm 2018?
see if it tops mine, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Could be kind of hard
You're
to
not
do.
bleeding all over media,
Not bleeding-
so
Not bleeding over media. The Legend of Bloody Finger.
this man put his blood, sweat, and tears into Brick and Brew
Mm-hmm.
in the most literal way possible.
But yeah, man.
Sorry to that waitress, by the way. Cool,
I know,
she was,
but she
a
was
good
awesome
sport.
though. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
she was awesome. But yeah,
That's a good way to end episode 9.
yeah, that was my story.
on the
so
weird-
now you guys know.
Big Ron bleeding on things.
Exactly.
Just stop. Hopefully, this isn't something that
Yeah, man.
becomes a thing. Like
No.
you gotta get that finger sewn up or something.
You're
You're gonna have to get a stitch because we can't have not bleed. If he starts bleeding on the podcast, people, you're gonna hear me leave.
There will be no blood in your rosé. I promise you that.
Nope, these things are still sealed.
Still up, ready to
So
go.
yeah, before we get out of here, just a reminder: next week
Next
we will
week.
be giving away a 6-pack of
right.
Angry Orchard Rosé
And the bumper sticker.
and a bumper sticker that says, "Yes, you can be a badass and drink rosé" or something. Now
There it is.
that sounds perfect. So I guess signing off. I'm
It's
White
time
Pepper,
to go.
right?
I am
And
Big Ron, aka Black Bunyan.
oh yeah, Black Bunyan. That's really catching on. I like it.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a thing people like. Black Bunyan.
There it is.
All right, guys,
Episode 9 is complete.
complete.
And we'll see you next week. Same time. Kind of at the same time. Always the same night.
Yeah.
2 minute and Mike. We are out of here. Good night.
Bye.